Hi guys, today join me for the latest Train Simulator showcase. Today we're having a look at the Oovee plus 57. Right, this has got quite a lot of terms and conditions. First, with this pack you only get this Freightliner and this Freightliner, which are basically the same, just different versions of the livery. Right, you do not get a Voyager. Hear me out. Right. If you have the Armstrong Powerhouse sound pack, which is what we're partially reviewing today, you can also get from Vulcan Productions 100% free the Virgin Slash 3s, which come with all the nameplates for the Thunderbirds and the International Rescue. So these are the Thunderbird duty ones, which are no longer in Virgin, evidently, and they come with fully functioning Dellners. And then you can also download the GWR ones, which are these, which are basically the ones that you use for the Night Riviera. You probably won't be acquainted with all these liveries if you're a younger generation, but if you're quite into your 2000s era, or you might know this one, but you'll mainly be recognising this one, which is the Great Western Railway one. And it's got the nameplate on it. And as you can see, they've all got the nameplates. And then you can also, as well, get free on Welcome Productions this, which is the Arriva Trains Wales Dellner ones, which are the same as the Virgin ones. They're the slash 3s. It's exactly the same. And this is another First Great Western one. Right. So we're going to be driving the Virgin one. So first off, let's enjoy those sounds. So, actually no, sorry, my mistake. Let's look at the model. So, what is the model of the Oovee Class 57 like? Well, the original reskins, some areas are quite low res, but the model itself is very, very. Let's look at this one because I've got to tell you a couple of things about that one. The model itself is very representative of Class 57s. For those of you that don't know, Class 57s are re-engined Class 47s. And that's why they're called zombies. And that's why they've also got re-engineered by Brush Traction in 1999. Brush Traction in Loughborough. Right, the reason why I've put this Voyager here is not because you get it in the pack, but because we're going to couple to it with our Dellner. Note, you can only couple to the previous DTG Virgin Pendolino, not the West Coast Mainline South one, and not the cheap and crappy original one. The middle one, which is no longer on in the store, so I can't play either. So that's why I put a Voyager down. There might be a mod, I don't know, I haven't seen it, but right. Modelling, right, there is a problem with this, because the coupler, I think is called a child object or something like that. That's basically something that's not part of the model. So it's like an add-on. So if you see, this is like the typical Class 57 nose with a little bit of a bulge there, but then it goes completely flat down. But this, it's got like 50 meters of it, and in fact, you can actually see the joining there. And it's just so that they could actually add the coupler. But if you look at it from the front, they look exactly the same. So for me, it's I don't mind that trade-off. Right, cab. The cab is absolutely amazing. There is one thing I will say, which the keyboard bindings for this loco are very, very, very weird. Sorry, I had to apply the handbrake, and it turned out to be very noisy. They're very, very, very weird. So, for example, master keys are instrument lights are N. Yeah, you do have some standard ones. Right, and we'll go over the features in a minute. Remember, I'm using the Armstrong Powerhouse sound pack. Right. So let's get that engine started. So let's get us into neutral. We'll get the DVD. I think it's Shift D. No, Shift D. Nope. Control D. Let me just do F3 quickly, because it might have to do with that. No, there we go. Enabled. We want. There we go. Right. So we want to go neutral. So put in our key. Go neutral. Do our self tests. Let me do that again, actually, because I didn't actually use my plunger then. I was a bit startled because the engine started priming. I'm pretty sure that's an Armstrong Powerhouse sound. This is one of their older sound packs, by the way. It's not a very new one, but nonetheless, complemented with the Oovee model is actually quite nice. Right, so we'll do that again. There you go. We'll turn on our instrument lights. So you can't look 360 around the cab. That's where the handbrake would be. If I now unwind the handbrake, is actually really cool because the proving light works. So, okay, that's weird. So you can actually click it. That in wouldn't. Sorry about that, guys. In real life, that wouldn't be clickable. As in, that is not a button. It's just an indicator. So if the parking brake is applied, the red light will light up. If the parking brake is released, so if the wheel's being moved, oh god, it uses the default class 47. That looks weird, but the cab looks awesome. So, okay, so that's the dimmer. Oh, it dims them. It doesn't turn them off. That's cool. Right. I haven't really driven this much, but I love it. I don't know what that is. What the heck is that? Don't know. We'll have to. Oh, that's the emergency brake, isn't it? Nope. We'll have to look at that in a minute. It's probably train supply. Right, so let's see. Here's your engine start, guys. By the way, the clag on this is awful. It's like as if it were really strange smoke. So I'll shut up. I'll turn your end desk game sound up a bit. And here goes. I think that is perhaps one of the coolest ever start sounds ever to come to Train Sim. I haven't actually ever heard that. Right, so we'll get our headlights on today. You've got the lovely new flashy ones as well as the original ones. And we've got tail lights. Good. So let's apply our loco brake and release our train brake. Get the train brake releasing. Right. Engine stopped and all that works. Right, so these are our lights. Some of the things are a bit low res. Let's turn our handbrake off. And you can see the proving lights come into blue, which means the handbrake is partially released or released. Right, another thing to take into account in this model is the wiper animations. Well, we've got blinds and opening windows. Okay, I was just checking if we had doors, but evidently not. Right, what's that say there? Brush traction, that's really cool, that. Does it say there? Before removing the handle, brake connection beneath this cover. That's cool, so you can actually pull off the handle. That's nice. Right, so 75 miles an hour at number one end. So the wiper animations are like in real life. They kind of get stuck a bit. Does it say that? This windscreen has an anti-spool interface. Do not stick labels. Okay, so this is the wiper animation, which is super cool because they kind of get stuck a bit. I mean, it's always the same, but nonetheless, I mean, from the outside, I think it's. Oh no! Wow, you even does it from the outside. That is pretty cool. You can see the clag I'm on about. Right, that is cool. So we'll just turn them off now. I think that's very, very cool. Right, brake release sound from the outside. Not much from the inside. There goes our compressor. So when forwards, let's give it a notch of power. Horn inside. Outside. Off we go. And there's something awesome about this loco. Give me a quick second to check the points are set. Which is this newspaper. Check the newspaper. I'm going to thrash it in a minute, by the way, guys. Don't worry. And I need to figure out what that is. Oh, it's the wipers! That's very cool. So I can... That's very cool. That is actually very cool. Right, turn... Oh, look, there you go. That's what I was on about. You can actually turn that off by doing that, but I think it's really cool. And you can move it as well. So I'm actually going to stop so you can hear the thrash at full power. Have we passed the... And stop. Right. So, first, the thrash from the inside. Right, and now from the outside, I'll do it. And we'll go and couple up that Voyager, so you can see the Dellner animation. It's a bit weird because it's not. You can't actually bring it down. Right, full power. Oh, so full speed is 95. That's interesting. So we're driving brains today. What I like about this version is the white rimmed wheels. I've always loved that on locos and wagons. And if I open the window, you can hear the sounds from outside. It's actually something I want to try out. If I turn... Okay, I can't just now. I was going to say, if I turn off my reversible, the TPWS lights do the self-test. Right, so let's go and cut to that Voyager. There's another feature which I've got to show you, just have to change the points. Let's actually turn down those amps. Get ready to stop. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. It's quite a powerful local brake. Just get down to about 40. There we go. So the train length button works. So if I press it, it's a bit like on the, can't remember what it was, on the 67. Listen, same theory. There we go. Full service brakes. Oh, there goes the newspaper. And brace for impact, because we're coming in quite fast. No, we're fine. They can hear the brake squeal as well. As we stop. Right. Right, let's do the TPWS thing. No. No, but it's still cool that we've got DVD self-tests. Right. So, this is how you do it. You kind of pull up relatively close. And stop. There we go. Edge it forwards a bit more. I think we buffered up. Yeah. Now what we do is shift control C and the Dellner will come down. Doesn't always like to do it. It's a bit weird. I've got to push forward a bit. There we go. No. It's not doing it. Let me use the HUD. Sometimes it will... Oh. It was there. Saw it. There we go. Somewhere around... It's quite fiddly. Because it uses presumably the hook. Yeah, it doesn't want to do it. Let me pull back a bit. Gently though. Right, it's probably because it hasn't got a head. Didn't... Stop. So it's just kind of spazzed a bit. Maybe that was it. Just, there we go, a couple miles an hour. Maybe you just need to pull up decisively. And just, because it works, because I've done it before. So you just have to pull up and control shift C. No. Doesn't want a couple, guys. Well, basically, it just, what happens is, the whole thing kind of goes jolty. I know this is awful video quality if I do this, but it's not on if I'm talking to you about a feature. Then I don't show off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly drag us so you can see it, guys. I'm sorry about this horrible bit. Right, so I'll whack us there, and we'll give the Voyager a head too, so that it knows that it's a driver. And then what we'll also do is put us like we were, basically. So give us a 180. Sorry about this, and we should be good. Sorry about this, guys. There we go. Just get R. Let's quickly get those brakes released and get those heads on. You can hear the Voyager now, which is a good sign. There we go. Right, so what we'll do is similar to what we did before. Just stop. And then we need to pull up. And it still won't let me couple, guys. Which is very, very weird. Let me try. I know this is turning out to be awful video quality. I am very, very sorry. What I will do is, in theory, maybe it doesn't work with a 220, maybe it only works with a 221. So we'll just do Virgin Trains. Right, and hopefully that will do it. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, guys. I do have one last strategy. Just quickly set up. Right, are we all set up? Almost. Brake pipes charged. Thrash it. Gently, rather. There we go. a bit much. There you go. Head forwards a little bit. Maybe it only works with the 221, which is probably the case. Nope, still doesn't want to do it, guys. If I can, maybe I'll quickly load out and load back in. If that doesn't do it, then really you will have to. I'm sorry, this is really turning out to be an awful review, isn't it? This is an awful review, but you know, it can be a first look if I do it again. So it's not a first look, but it's a kind of first look on the features, which is quite cool. Yeah, you're seeing the Festival of the Rail thing because I've recorded like loads of these videos in the same day. Right. That. If you hear a clunk, it's my plunger. Right. Why won't my brakes release? Careful. I can already hear the engine revving. Maybe we need to do that. Whoa. Something's wrong here. There we go. Maybe just needed to load out. Just wait until we touch. There we go. I am sorry, guys, but I didn't put a head on it, did I? You're gonna murder me, guys. I know you are. This is being. I just need to show you off this feature, because I mean, what's the Virgin Trains pack without that? Eh? I didn't put a bloody head on the Voyager. So I'll quickly load in and out again. My game's very crashy in a minute. There we go. Quickly, go. Right. We're all set up. Go. I'm not getting positive amperage. Here we go, please. There we go. I'm not close enough yet. Come on. Okay, that was that then. And I'm going to try one last time by loading in, guys, and if not, if this doesn't work, then I'm very sorry, but there's nothing much I can do. This has been the longest and most awful video of the whole series. Right, and you're probably fed up of hearing the bloody 57. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just getting a bit mad, to be honest. Right, get that brake pipe up. Put it there. Put us into forwards. And push forward. Gently does it. Now, couple. Right, and maybe I need to do it with the HUD. No, I'm sorry, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. Maybe if I do it from here? Even the Voyager wants to couple. Yeah, sorry, guys. I think this is going to be the end of the video. A bit of a failure. Thanks for watching. Actually, the most important thing of the whole bloody video, the ratings. Right, when that works, let me shut down our... Can we have no... Thank you. Let's just get away from the Voyagers. The Voyager. Right, guys, maybe it has to be a contest. 57. With AP, awesome sounds, awesome Oovee, awesome functionality, awesome reskins, 9 out of 10 for me. Really 9 out of 10. If you've got the coaches that you need for the reskin, which are the ones from over Shap, you can have a lovely Night Riviera Sleeper, you can have Freightliner, you can have Virgin, you can have First Great Western, you can have a River Trains Wales. So really for me, 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in the next failure. Bye, guys.